First of all, good afternoon. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. Very good afternoon. I'm great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty well. So it is our first meeting. So could you introduce yourself?
Yeah, if I talk about my introduction, so of course, my name is Gyanen from UP in Lucknow. And if I talk about my profession, so of course, I must say that, yeah, I work as a farmer. And apart from this, I have this YouTube channel, which I have been running for 1.5 years. That's all about me. Yes.
So after completing graduation, you didn't think your education further.
Yeah, actually, being in village area, so it's really very difficult to start further study. It's really very difficult. And even I don't know anything about further study, and nobody is here to tell you that, okay, you have to do this, that. So that is why even you know very well that unemployment is really very going on nowadays. You can see. So people of my village, they just say that so many people who are educated, they are also doing such kind of work, like farm related work. They are not getting any job. So seeing them, we also feel demotivate that, okay, what will you do after further study, because you are not going to get any job. So yeah, seeing this type of situation, so we are not doing further study.
Okay. So what is your future plan? What do you want to be? That right now you are farming and as well as simultaneously you are learning English. So do you want to make your future in this language? Do you want to be a teacher?
Yeah, of course, if I talk about like any goal, but I don't have any goal to become, because it's really difficult to decide a goal and work on it, and to find something for it. So that is why I don't have any goal. But yes, if I get chance, so of course I would love to uh, like guide people how to learn this language, because I have faced so many problems. And I used to be cry I used to cry, like thinking that, okay, what should I do, because it was my dream that time to become fluent English. But due to not having anything, so I used to think only. But anyhow, I managed to learn this language with the help of this platform like social media. So of course, I have learned this language by myself, without teacher, without institute. And of course, I have learned English in easy way. So of course, I would like to tell other people as well how you can learn this language easily.
Right,
Yes.
yeah. My next question is same. You were saying that you didn't join any coaching class, not online and offline. So how did you improve your communication skills? How did you learn?
Yeah, first it was really very hard to crack, to understand all the thing. So first I learned some tenses from the grammar book that time I had. So I learned from that book. After that, I tried to speak by myself. So I used to practice by myself. Like uh, so instead of speaking, I used to think a lot. You know, I strong my thinking process. Like after taking dinner, when I like went to bed, and so before sleeping, I used to think a lot, like creating stories, asking question in my mind. So then I got that, okay, if I can think in my mind easily any story, any type of question, so I must speak. But I didn't have anyone to speak. Then I had to create a YouTube channel here, and through my channel I started getting people. I In the beginning I faced lots of problem to talk on audio call. I used to get stuck, while speaking. But after like 5 or 10 audio calls, I realized that yes, now I'm a little bit confident. Now I'm getting something. Then I like started doing this activity, and then I went for video call. That is really very challenging for me, but anyhow managed. And I removed my hesitation and shyness. Now I don't have any hesitation and shyness. So now I can talk to anyone easily.
Yeah, it is a wonderful because you know that without any guidance and your English is very good. So when did you think that you should learn this language? Because most of person who is well educated, but they don't think about this language. They think that yeah, it's a very tough language and we can't learn this language. So did you face any problem earlier when you started learning English?
Yeah, of course.
What type of problem?
Hmm, uh, when I used to practice by myself, so I used to hide myself from my villagers, from my family members, from my friends. I didn't let them know that yes, I am learning English. So I I used to hide myself and I used to learn English inwardly, not in open. Like so, it was very very hard not to crack, but I did it, and I must say that it is easy now. Earlier I was confused because that time I didn't have anyone to tell me, to guide me how to practice. But nowadays, like with the help of social media, of course you know anyone can become fluent English easily. Just learn some structure and just practice on it. So situational English, like of course after learning past and present time and future time, of course you will be able to speak. All three times. So this is, and when you
Yes.
listen and you speak, of course you are going to learn so many things from other people, and also like of course everyone says that speaking comes from speaking. Until you speak, you are not going to speak. No matter you have knowledge about grammar, you have so much like confident, but still if you don't speak, you can't become fluent English. You can't speak even a
Yes.
single word.
Without speaking, it's not possible, right? Because it's a language. We are learning English as a language. So speaking is very important for yeah, learning this language.
Yeah, correct.
So you have a good command in this language. So why do you not try to for teaching in a convent school?
Uh, I have 15 students, so I teach them
Okay.
online. Yeah, so I
Okay,
guide them.
you take class online.
Yeah, so I
That's
guide
good.
them and I just motivate them. I just boost their confidence that okay, of course you will be able to speak English, and just I just tell them structure, situation, and like practice. I make them practice. So this is easy, like very very good, because when I see them able to speak, so that time I also feel good that yeah, now they are able to speak English. So I just believe in basic, and I just like tell them that okay, don't run after like advanced thing like idiom phrases and some fancy words. No, you just first be perfect on this grammar, like on this basic thing. Then you can of course everything will come to you, advanced vocab, advanced everything. Because first once we become perfect like speaking something in our basic thing, so of course you can like by listening, by talking, everything will come to you. You don't need to force yourself to learn like idiom phrases. So
Yes.
if I talk about myself, I have never ever learned like okay, what is the past form, what is the past participle form. I never ever learned because by listening I have observed. I hate writing and reading. I never ever wrote anything. I never ever read any book. But I spoke
But
and I
lots
observed.
but lots of persons say that yeah, if we read, so we can boost also for fluency and we can start speaking in a good way. That's why reading is important for learning this language. We can fluency is very important and as well as accuracy and pronunciation. Without reading books, how we can improve?
Yeah, of course, everything is important, like reading, writing, listening, speaking. But I literally, I'm telling you, I have never ever wrote even a single. I have never ever written and never ever read any book. Literally, I'm telling
Yes.
you, I have just observed this language. That yeah, in my mind, I strong my mind to think this language only. So my thinking process, like. Uh, makes me able to speak English here as well, because my mind is very very strong. Because instead of writing down, I just like made my mind to write all the thing in your mind, because when we are writing, so it's mean we are making our mind lazy, because our mind says, okay, you have written something, you have made some notes, so of course you can check later on. So what is need to learn, remember. So that is why instead of writing, I just try to keep all the thing in my mind. No matter whether, suppose sometime it's happened that we forget something. So of course, second day again my mind like uh, tries to realize all the thing, remind all the thing. So that is very great. If you are making so many notes, so you can make so many notes, but it is really very difficult after that to analyze all the thing from the notebook. You can make so many notebook. So of course everything is important, but I didn't do this. I just observed
Okay.
this language. Hmm.
So do you teach your student as a language? Do you not teach as a subject? So that's
As
why
a
you are
subject.
not focused writing and reading. So
Hmm.
your opinion is for speaking English, speaking and thinking and listening. Yeah,
Correct.
these are very important. Listening
Yeah.
and speaking.
Even I don't let them write anything. I just say that, okay, you have to do only you can do one thing, that like listen, and you can read as well. If you are fond of reading, you can read, but listening and speaking, these are like golden, like of course you must do this. And if you are lazy quite, so of course you can avoid writing, and but you have to listen and speak. These things can make you fluent in English here. So I just
Right.
tell them structure as per the situation. Suppose, if you want to tell your daily activity, so you, for this you have one structure like first form. And if you want to tell something in past time, so you have only like second form. And if you want to tell something future time, so of course you have subject plus will plus verb of first form. So of course by this way you can speak. Yeah. And other, there are so many structure as well, but I tell them, like as an example I told you that. So by this way I just make them practice. And
Yes. You want to teach as a easy way.
yeah, in easy way,
Don't
like
want
be.
to teach as a rule, regulation, and advanced grammar. You want to teach only basic grammar. They have idea about only basic grammar, so they can learn English very well.
Yeah, I tell them, and I tell them like I just start from the basic and I just take them to advanced level. Like I just teach them all types of structure which are used in spoken. So I tell them everything, but I force them to delve into in basic things. So with the help of basic thing, like they are able to speak great. Now they are able to tell any story, whatever happens to them, they can speak. Whatever they are observing, they can speak. And whatever they have their plan, they can explain about their plan as well. So they are able to ask question, reply, everything, just because of basic. Of course, if your basic is strong, so you don't need to do hard work in this language, for this language,
Right.
because further you are going to learn by listening, by talking to people. Don't force yourself, don't
Yeah,
push
while
yourself.
conversation we can enhance. While conversation we can enhance our communication skills. If we
Yes,
have a idea, knowledge about basic.
because people in the beginning, they don't have any idea how to learn this language, because some of
Right.
them, they start working on their pronunciation. Some of them, they start watching some randomly videos, some advanced videos, some intermediate video. And some of them, they just think, okay, what should I do, how to start, from where should I start. So they are confused. So like earlier, I was also confused. But the way I have observed this language by myself, so I would like to tell other people how to observe this language, because this is a language. Don't think about your mistake, don't think about so many things at the same time. Just try to speak whatever you, because uh, it depends on your mind, because the language
Right.
is same, but the way you are going to describe it depends on you. You can describe with your words. Everyone has their word. They have their they have advanced word, you have basic word, some people have an intermediate word. So everyone can speak. Suppose you are going to describe something, so your mind, like it depends on your mind how you are going to describe any topic. So it depends on your mind. So of course I must say this is a language you can speak by your mind with the help of your thoughts.
You know that, yeah, I agree, totally agree with you. And you know that whenever we talked in Hindi language, so that time we don't think that, yeah, we are speaking wrong, yeah, right. Because we don't use, right sentences also in Hindi language, because Hindi is our native language. Lots of person, they use wrong things. And but whenever we talked English as a language, so we started thinking, no, I will not skip EJMR, this thing, that thing. We want to speak in a proper way. So it is quite difficult for learner, for beginner, because
Mhm.
without mistake, without wrong sentence, without making wrong sentence, we can't learn. Earlier, we have to face lots of problem, but while gradually when we talked, when we speak, so yeah, after some tests we can boost our confidence, we can enhance our communication skills, we can learn easily. But earlier we have to face some problem. Who is a beginner, some person, they started earlier, they started thinking my English is not good, so how can I learn English, because it's very difficult. So no, it's a language, it's not difficult language. Yeah, after practicing we can do these things.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, so many people think that okay, that person speaks like this, but I can't speak like him. So it is your mindset,
Right,
because this is a language. You are also speaking great language, in this language, because they have their own word. They are using their word. You are using your word. So of course there is no difference between you and him. Of course, both are speaking same, but this is our mindset that okay, sometimes it's happened that okay, like sometimes we don't follow rules, grammar. So it doesn't matter that you are making mistake, because if I can make you understand and you are getting me, so this is the language. Why should I say that
right,
okay, I'm pronouncing a word in different way, I'm not able to pronounce this word. So people, I don't know why people run after pronunciation. So every
right.
like every city, like every country, they have their own accent. So accent doesn't matter, of course, but yeah, but you are not supposed to make mistake in time. Suppose if you are talking something about in past times, so of course you have to put helping verb. Otherwise, like you you can make mistake in preposition, in conjunction, it's okay, but you are not allowed to make mistake in past time. Suppose whenever you are talking about past time, such as was, were, and second form, if you are using this, of course people can understand you easily. And in present
Right.
time, suppose you have some helping verbs, which can help us to like okay, what are you talking about nowadays? You are showing your action going on work, or you are showing your like action done work, or you are going to talking about like activity, daily activity. So with the help of helping verb, we can understand okay, what you are saying here. So apart from, yeah, you can make mistake in preposition in the beginning, because of course preposition doesn't matter, that so many people make mistake in preposition. But yeah,
Right.
we must take care of our helping word while speaking. So as per the subject, we have to put helping word. And of course, whatever you have learned word, use your word. Of course, you are a great speaker here. So some
Yeah,
people speak
everything is
like,
depends on, everything
hmm,
depends on practice. Without
yeah.
practice is not possible.
Until you speak, how can you get any idea how to speak? So earlier I used to speak only whenever I try to speak by myself. Okay, today I'm going to describe myself. So I used to speak only five or maybe say one line about me, that okay, my name is Gyanendra, I live here, like some mug up the sentences. But now I am able to speak so many things, because why I have got habit how to speak in past time, in present time, and future time. So now I don't have any problem, because if I talk about what people say that okay, in order to speak this language we have to learn so many words. I don't think so, because we always talk about basic word, like all people like talk about under 50 words, like come, go, eat, sit, speaking, laughing, smiling. Of course people say about most of, like people say that okay, we have to remove this word. Why should I remove this word? Why should I, instead of using like sad, I use blue? People say you can't say I'm sad, you just say I'm blue. So of course it depends on you, how you are going to adorn your speaking skill. Otherwise, of course, your English is perfect. Yeah,
Yeah, right. Yeah. We should not think other person. Yeah, we should know learn, because right now I'm learning English. So if I nowadays lots of person they are using advanced vocab, and I have only basic knowledge. So they person started thinking, wow, his her English is very good, my English is not good, so I can't do these things. So we should not think other person. Yeah, every person know a level. I know my level. Yeah, how can I learn English? Yeah, how much time I will take for learning this language. So we should
correct.
not think, we should not focus other person. We should do work, and consistency and practice. Both are very important for learning any language. I will not talk only about this language. Consistency and practice. Without
Yeah,
consistency, without practice, we can't boost our learning process. So that's why I will say that yeah, we should not think negative. Everything is possible, depends on hard work. So
correct.
it is our nice conversation with you. It has been time too long. So we will connect next time.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am, that you have given me your precious
we
time.
should
Was lovely
also, your
conversation.
time is very precious. Yeah, it was
Oh,
very, very nice conversation, and we will meet again. Bye.
okay, ma'am, definitely.